You ever have a dream that's so big you don't even know where to start, so you just don't? Today, we're going to dive into a story that really gets to the heart of that feeling. The gap between what we want to be and what we actually do. And look, this is about way more than just putting things off. It's about our entire relationship with time itself. Let's get right into it.
It's a feeling we've all had, right? That little bit of panic that creeps in when you look around and it just feels like everyone else is moving forward, they have a plan, and you're just kind of standing still, frozen. So this is Rohan. He's the guy at the center of our story. And he is brimming with these incredible dreams, just full of potential. But he's caught in this trap. Honestly, it's a trap a lot of us fall into. The one that promises us that tomorrow will be better, but it really only leads to one place: regret. Okay, so let's break down this first part, the trap of tomorrow. This is basically where good intentions and big dreams go to die. And Rohan, he's the perfect picture of someone who has all the tools for success, but he's stuck in this loop, this cycle of doing nothing that keeps him from taking that first step. His days all kind of blur together into this familiar, empty routine. You know the one. Waking up late, hitting ignore on calls from friends, and then just getting sucked into that black hole of scrolling through reels for hours. It looks like you're busy, but you're not moving at all. It's like a comfortable prison you build for yourself.
And then you hear this voice, his mom. She sees all this talent just sitting there, going to waste, and you can just feel the worry in her voice. It's not nagging, it's a plea. It's coming from a place of love, from someone who sees everything he could be.
And there it is, the magic word, the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card: tomorrow. It feels like an answer, right? A promise he's making to her and to himself. But let's be clear, in this story, tomorrow is the villain. It's the thief that steals all of today's chances.
So, what happens when you finally run out of tomorrows? Well, Rohan is about to find out the hard way. His whole comfortable routine is about to get completely shattered. The illusion that he can just do it later is about to be ripped away. For good.
And then suddenly his clock just stops. A deep voice, a powerful voice, echoes through the room, asking the one question he has spent his entire life avoiding. It's the voice of time itself, and it has finally come to collect. Then, a shadow in the corner of his room starts to take shape, and he realizes it's him, an older, broken version of himself. And the contrast, wow, it is just brutal. On one side, you have the Rohan of right now, absolutely full of potential, but just wasting his time. And on the other, you have the man he's about to become, someone whose potential is gone and all that's left is regret. His time isn't just being wasted anymore, it is wasted. His future self just lays it all out, the one crushing simple truth. It wasn't about a lack of talent or a lack of dreams. He had plenty of both. The one thing that was missing was discipline, that boring day-in, day-out commitment to just doing the work. Can you imagine hearing that from the person you're about to become? The weight of that, it's just immense. So, faced with this wreck of a future, Rohan just shatters. He completely breaks down. But right there, at rock bottom, a voice cuts through the despair. And this brings us to the most important part of his journey, the one chance rule. One single moment to change everything. He gets one chance. That's it. Not two, not a do-over, just one. A single opportunity to completely rewrite that future of regret he just saw. Just think about that for a second. One.
The voice of time comes back. But this time, it's not here to accuse him. It's here with an offer, an ultimatum really. It's not a guarantee he'll succeed, but it's an opportunity to try. One single chance.
And here is the lesson at the very heart of this story. The condition is so simple, but so hard. No more tomorrows. The price he has to pay for this chance is giving up that word forever. He doesn't start when he's motivated or when he feels ready. He has to start now.
So what does a transformation like that actually look like? We always see the hard work montage in movies, but what's really going on there? This is where we pull back the curtain and break it all down, because it's not magic, it's a process, and it's a process that anyone can follow.
So how does he pull it off? Okay, first, he makes that commitment to now. That's the spark. Then he builds disciplined habits, waking up early, putting in the hours, turning that spark into a real fire. Then, and this is so crucial, he perseveres. He fails, he gets rejected, he wants to quit, but he keeps getting back up. And finally, the secret sauce. He just repeats it. Day after day after day. That relentless consistency, that's everything.
This becomes the new voice in his head, his new mantra. It completely replaces all those old excuses he used to tell himself. He's finally learned the lesson. It's not about one big, heroic push. It's about a total and complete shift in his entire mindset. So after all that sweat and all that struggle, Rohan makes it. He actually achieves his dream. But you know what? The story doesn't end there, because this final part delivers the real message, the deep lesson about what time truly is.
Here's the big twist, the thing you have to understand. Time was never the enemy, not at all. It's just a neutral force. It's a resource that keeps moving forward whether we pay attention to it or not. It doesn't punish you for being lazy, but it absolutely rewards you when you use it, when you respect it, when you give it purpose.
And the voice of time comes back one last time to make this crystal clear. It says the change wasn't some magic trick. Nothing external happened. The only thing that changed was how Rohan decided to use his time. The power was his all along. He just had to finally choose to use it. And that, right there, is what this entire journey was about. That's the big takeaway. Your future. It's not written by yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's empty promises. It's not something that just happens to you. It is built, piece by piece, action by action, by the things you choose to do today, right now, in this moment. Which really just leaves all of us with one final, unavoidable question. Okay, this story was about Rohan, but the lesson is for every single one of us. So, when you look at your own life, your own dreams, your own list of tomorrows, what are you going to do with your now?